Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Yes, a YouTube channel that no one posts, or you just get like one post in a year. But anyway, so today I've just decided to do a very simple mahamri recipe, a simple, very simple one that literally everyone can follow. Come prepare with me. So we're going to need all-purpose flour, like 3 cups, I guess. Let's see. You just put until your ancestors, of course, tell you to stop. 2. Then we have 3. Yes, that's pretty much it. It wasn't like exactly 3 cups, but either way. Then you're going to need some oil. You're going to need some oil. You're going to need like a tablespoon of cardamom. You're going to need tea masala, like 1 tablespoon of tea masala. You're going to need some sugar. Then you're going to need a cup of coconut milk. This is the one that I'm using. So I'll just go ahead and pour this. Then we start our preparation. Before I pour, of course, I'm going to shake it very well so that it can mix. I've said we're going to need like 1 cup. There we go. That's a cup. The rest we'll use it sometime. Put that one aside. So the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to activate yeast. And to activate our yeast, we're going to need like a tablespoon of flour. That wasn't a tablespoon, so I'm going to add a little bit more. And we're going to need sugar. Of course, the yeast needs something to eat, so we're going to add a small amount of sugar like that. Then we're going to need a mixture of these both. Then of course we're going to need the yeast. I'm going to put a whole sachet. It's like 1 tablespoon either way. So you're gonna need to mix it. After mixing, we are going to add a little bit of coconut oil, like 4 tablespoons, so that we can activate it. Normally I use like warm, but either way, how many spoons are those? Kindly don't count. Just use however, as you can see on the video. Okay, so the paste doesn't need to be smooth. So something like this. Somehow it looks a little bit thick, so I'm going to add like 1 more tablespoon of coconut milk. So perfect. There we go. Okay, now here comes another thing. If I wait for this to activate under at a room temperature rather, it's going to take like ages. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to preheat my oven so that it can help me to speed the process. As we're waiting for the oven to preheat, I'm going to be mixing the dry ingredients, and that is our cardamom over here. We're gonna need like a tablespoon or maybe less because we are using tea masala as well. So for me, this one, it's going to be enough. This is not a tablespoon. Actually, it's like a teaspoon. Then that one is aside. Then here comes our tea masala. This is the one that I'm using. We got it from Kenya. So we're gonna use same amount. Then of course we're going to need our sugar. So okay, you can just pour it like that and just start mixing the dry ingredients as we are waiting for our yeast to activate. activate now. So I'm going also to warm the, what is it called, the coconut milk. I don't like using anything that is cold. So my dry ingredients over here, they're super ready. So I'm going to go ahead and warm this one in the microwave, then see you then. So this is how my activated yeast looks like. So I'm very much sure even before pouring it here that it's going to activate, my unga here is going to rise. So not taking risks, guys, not in this economy, not with this economy. So this is my warm coconut milk, and we still have our oil over here. So this oil seems to be much to me, so of course I'm not going to use all of it. I'm just going to put a bit so that it's going to help me while kneading my unga over here. So okay, I'm going to start by pouring in my activated yeast. Then I'm going to mix it a little bit, just a little bit. Then I'm going to add in my oil. Like I said, I'm not going to put all of it, I'm just going to put a little bit. Then I'm going to go ahead and pour in my coconut milk, namna that. Okay, so let's mix this and see. At some point I'm going to need my very able hands to help me do this. So there we go now. The secret actually when preparing mahamri, just make sure that this thing, I actually don't want to keep on mentioning it because of where I come from. And in this video, I'm just going to call it like unga. Of course, you know what I mean. So let it not be so soft, let it not be so hard, and then don't over knead it. Of course, just knead it like for 5 to 10 minutes. That's pretty much enough. Like mine, I can already tell it's a little bit hard, so I'm going to use a little bit of milk, normal milk, or it can be coconut milk as well. Actually, it's coming up together so well, so I might as well not add anything. Let me see. I don't know if I'll be needed to add anything. So this is 3 cups and it can serve up to 4 people. This is how you know that it's ready. You see? You see? Especially here, you see? So unga yangu ishafura, even ndio inakaa. So I'm just going to kuitoa hapa so that I can prepare it now. Then I start the frying process here. This is how it looks like. Perfect. finally we are done. Thank you so much for staying till the end. Kindly make sure that you subscribe and see you on the next one.